Hi, lovelies. I got my yellow candle lit for you. And I'm blowing you nothing but goodness and love today. And some beautiful solar plexus confidence. Yes, darlings. I've already pulled cards for you. I don't know what this is all about, but cleanse, clear. Today's the 16th, so it's a 7. Lucky number 7 day. Today can be your lucky day. It is what you make of it, all right? This is your evolution. That's what 7s are about. 7s is your cheerleader. Go, hooray, yes, 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 keep going, Spirit says, right? Yay, yay, yay. All of that, okay? It's time to start living your truth. It's time to start making steps for your future, you know? Make small little goals. Be focused on what it is that you want here and in here, yeah? Live the life of abundance. You are abundance. It is your birthright. You are love, right? We are creating this beautiful new world. And this is your rebirth, darling. So my Liminal Spirits deck came out with a couple cards, just 2 today. But they're fascinating how they work together. And then I have an animal here that wanted to show up. The forest is what came out first. Beautiful card here. Lots of green, okay? Lots of green heart healing in both of these cards, okay? At quick glance, the forest is very, it could seem still, like not much going on if you were just to quickly look at it, right? But there is much, it's like a community, the forest, right? There's much life, interconnections happening within the forest. And you can see all of this, you know, swirliness down here, the magic afoot in the forest, okay? And sometimes it's necessary for us to slow down, connect again with nature. I kind of say that a lot, because we could be missing, you know, sign synchronicities that come through the animals, that come through the connections with nature, right? You know, if I'm seeing a lot of a particular flower, you know, and it keeps popping up, I'm going to look up the spiritual meaning of that particular flower or that particular tree, you know, and what, because it also has spirit messages to relay, okay? We are all connected. Yeah, and the light, you know, is kind of, you're in a transition zone, okay? Right? So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Because we're letting go of some things of the past, but we're also healing some things. So things may be coming in for, and it triggers us, kind of a thing. But the light dances in and out in the forest, right? It's like sometimes you can't tell if it's dawn or dusk, right? Right. It's a big message in the forest with that one. Trust the flow is what I hear. I'm also going to read to you what's in the book. Yeah, it says, light in the forest is often strange, blurring the line between day and night. Is it dusk or dawn? Your internal clock may be confused, but if you pay close attention to the denizens of the forest, you'll be clued in. The denizens, the inhabitants of the forest. And how are you going to tune into the inhabitants of the forest, the denizens, I love that word, new word for the day, denizens, denizens, denizens. It's magical, isn't it? Oh, yes. And how are you going to tune in and let you know, spend some time connecting in nature? Ask a tree to share its energy with you. They are healers, okay? Watch the animals and the connection and the birds and everything in the forest. They're all speaking to you. Spirit, your ancestors are connected in this way and speaking to you as well. What else here? Remember that you are a part of a community, okay? It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help, but rather a sign of strength. Many people mistake forests as being quiet places, but from its fertile floor to the highest branches, the forest is a community constantly in motion. The multitude of beings feed into a greater collective consciousness. Entering the forest requires being respectful of the world you enter while keeping your wits about you, lest you be led astray and quickly lose your way. So things may seem ordinary right now, but there's mystical forces afoot too. That's what that card says to me. And so then what's in the forest? I was like, okay, what wants to join the forest today? And that is the ash tree. Look at this green in this card. That's what I'm talking about, like a deep heart healing. Realizing your connectedness to everything. Okay? Because this tree is the world tree. Okay? This is the one that Odin hung from, sacrificed himself to learn the ruins, right? Right. This is about sacrifice too. Okay. The message coming through. What are you willing to sacrifice for your own spiritual growth? This ash tree is, it's full and green on top, full of those spirals, right? And the branches are deep and rooted, like deeply, right? And you can see the trunk, how thick it is and sturdy, right? As above, so below, right? And connection in between, that the messages flow freely, right? Through the trunk, through the rootedness, through your strength, through the connection, through your sacrifice. It's beautiful. It's also with the cycles and the spirals showing up there. It's really taking a deeper look at your own journey, recognizing patterns, making better choices, learning so much from the past too, and that it was all purposeful to bring you to this moment now. Let's see what else the ash tree wants to say. Ash. Oh, okay, and see, there's a lot going on. Right? There's a lot going on in this picture. A lot of swirl, a lot of action, swirls in the background, lots going on down here, right? And it says here, you're allowing yourself to be distracted by minor differences instead of recognizing the greater similarities. Identify what's really, truly important and worthy of your attention right now. Be careful about focusing too much on one thing. Step back from the situation or assume another position until you can see everything, roots, trunk, and branches. You'll achieve a new insight. And it's time to negotiate and make some sacrifices. You will succeed, but not without giving something in return. Yeah. I said that card's very much about sacrifice, about give and receive. It's about abundance mindset too, that I kind of understand the abundance. I was lost so much with that abundance mindset. There were so many things that I wanted, and I was, just the sheer fact of wanting it it causes it to not come. Because you got to feel like you already got it. You got to feel whole. You got to feel completely in love with yourself, for your dreams to start really manifesting. And it all starts here. This way, this is to be rooted, to be grounded, to be. The ash is one of the strongest trees out there. It's very strong and courageous. So through this transition, remain grounded is what I'm hearing, and this abundance mindset. Don't be distracted by all this other stuff. Stay focused on your center is what I'm hearing, and take a higher perspective on things. Because the hawk's coming in to remind you of that. See the green around him too, right? When we have a heart, when we have a forgiveness in our heart, when we have healed, we can move on from that pattern too, from that cycle, and then we allow the abundance mindset, the love mindset, to continue to flow. It doesn't just stop with us. Somebody gives me something, then I'm going to continue it on. I've been if you pay attention to my readings, like I get excited because I get surprised at the door with gifts from my soul tribe. They love me, and it shows what these sweet little surprises. And guess what? I continue that on, and I give too. I give of my time. I give of my advice to my brothers and sisters. I give of my art. I give my art away. I give it away. I don't hold on to it. I give to those in need who need a little extra. That's what I save my ones for. Yes, yes. Because I am your fairy godmother sometimes. I am your sugar witch sometimes. Because I continue the mindset, the abundance, the loop. It's a loop. It's the 8. You get it? So let spirit be your guide and take a higher perspective, okay? The hawk doesn't miss any details because he's higher up there. He can see what's going on the forest floor. He knows when to swoop in and catch his prey, right? Right? He can also see what's going on up in the canopy. He's a very powerful, protective bird. Spirit is also trying to send you signs, symbols, synchronicity through animals, through the nature. Okay, pay attention. This card says that you're missing some of those signs, and your ancestors are truly trying to connect to you. If you have been seeing the hawk, it is your ancestors. If you have gone out into the forest lately and sat by a tree, your ancestors are with you. Every time. Trying to communicate with you. You see something magical on the forest floor while you were out there? That was spirit. Okay? You see in the same license plate, same number, your totals on your receipts are all these synchronistic numbers. Like the big billboard that just pops right to your heart with a song that keeps coming in, and it was like, it's spirit. Trust me, it is. They want to connect with you. 32, card 32 is a 5. It's a time of transformation, metamorphosis, evolution of your soul. Okay? Let spirit be your guide. You are connected to spirit, as above, so below. Abundance is your right. This is from your spirit guides, and I'm going to read you directly from the book so that you understand. I've been talking about abundance mindset through this whole reading, right? And being confident in this yellow candle. I have if you can see auras, I have very much a yellow aura about me right now. Okay, I've never seen my own aura as yellow. Never. And it is. And that just shows you that I am shining from my heart center. Such confidence, such love, such comfortability in who I am and speaking my truth. And it just shines out gloriously. Because I can see it. I watch my videos back. I can see a difference from now and from when I started 6 months ago or whatever. I know I'm worthy now. I know I'm worthy. I know you all need to hear these messages too. I know I can help you with my wisdom. Abundance is your right. You see how the blue and the clouds and the stars, and you are connected to spirit. You are source, universe, guides, your angels, okay? While the awareness of your higher self is focused on this physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concepts of limitations. But your soul is limitless in its ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire, but it's not a one-way street. It's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow. So as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept that this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be the receptacle of boundless love, happiness, health, and prosperity, but you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow, abundance, alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you're actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. This is your ego talking. The universe always says yes. It is the ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that it is possible. And we, especially as women, there's this bad connotation, this bad thing around the word benefactor, I feel. And we may have many benefactors. That's how Spirit brings us helpful people, kindred spirits to help us along, to help us connect the dots. So if you have somebody willing to give to you, maybe they want to give you a little bud, maybe a little medicine, maybe they want to give you a little gift, maybe they want to help you with your rent this month. Be open to receiving, darlings. Sometimes the mind wants to understand so much too, and it's like, just let go and let the abundance flow. That's where I'm going to leave it today. Fucking love you guys. Message me or email me if you need a private, personal reading. I can do those. I'm scheduling those. But otherwise, I've got a Cancer and Leo and Virgo love reading coming up. Those are the three that are like, please, that are little fairies in my ear. All right. So take care of you. If it resonated today, comment, show me some love, give me a thumbs up, share this video. I appreciate it so much. And as always, whatever you donate, we love you. Absolutely grateful for every bit of it. That is the abundance mindset. And we definitely, if you know us personally, you know that we are very giving people. It's just natural. It's from our heart. We love to help people. We love to make connections. We love to help. We would like to be that light in your darkness too, that gives you a little bit of, I don't know, I feel kind of rainbowy today. So, definitely. So Spirit's coming in. If you've been seeing rainbows, your ancestors are like, that's me. Okay. I love that. That's so nice, Spirit.